Greetings, Divine Nation. I am Minerva, and this episode is about the Aquariana Gateway Lessons and what the Metaphysics Today channel is all about. I will clarify what the Aquariana Gateway Lessons are and how they will benefit you. Near the end of this video, I'll also explain what the metaphysicsLessons.com website offers in support of this work and this channel. Now let's get started. Metaphysics Today is the channel on YouTube for the dissemination of step-by-step how-tos of reaching spiritual evolution through self-improvement and self-mastery. Here, you will learn how to transform the mind, body, soul, and spirit. This channel will offer a wide variety of content, much of it provided as step-by-step instruction covering many things spiritual as well as practical for your self-development and self-improvement, resulting in a more pleasant and abundant experience of and journey through life. The Aquariana Gateway Lessons are a continuing series of lessons and are presented here along with complementary additional metaphysically based content. Check the channel often, as new content is posted at least once every week on this channel. Understand that the information on this channel is presented for the masses from all cultures, and it teaches about spiritual truths, not religious doctrines. It is non-sectarian, non-denominational, and pulls from many of the great religions and occult or secret teachings of the ages. The Aquariana Gateway Lessons themselves make up a course of over 250 individual lessons, each explaining step by step the spiritual laws of mind, body, and emotions, energies which will elevate your consciousness and bring to you freedom and mastery of the 7 main areas of your life. These lessons are based upon the foundation material of Benner and Norvell, private writings of Lena Hutchings and Hortense Carr, by the Universal Metaphysical Ministry, by Ascended Masters and beings of light gathered by or intuitively revealed to me, and teachings of the Essenes, the religious order to which Jesus himself was a member. These lessons will enable you to achieve the higher consciousness and the resultant higher life, a life of peace, success, happiness, and abundance of all the good things of life. The Aquariana Gateway Lessons are easy to follow and reveal the basic principles of laws, methods, and understandings that all the masters down through the ages have used to lift themselves in spiritual consciousness. You'll learn how you can do it also, and how you can receive the inner guidance that will lead you into the spiritual destiny that is meant for you. The Aquariana Gateway Lessons are offered from beginner to advanced and should be taken in order. It is important to review and practice each of these lessons repeatedly throughout the week before moving on to the next lesson. Shortcuts will only cause failure. Why? Because each step must be embedded into your subconscious mind prior to taking the next step. Otherwise, you end up with shaky foundations and holes in your walls, so to speak. This cannot be stressed enough. Skipping ahead or not allowing for the time for these lessons to sink into your subconsciousness will defeat the purpose and waste your time. Understand that each step ahead seals the door to where evil dwells in each of us, evil that is stored deep in our subconscious mind. If you skip steps and or do not allow for the proper sealing between levels, you will simply defeat yourself. If you follow the instructions and do your part faithfully, you will learn how to follow the safe path of light and which dangerous paths to avoid as you travel upward and inward spiritually on your journey. So I repeat, it is important to review and practice each lesson repeatedly throughout the week before moving on to the next one. The principles and truths contained in the Aquariana Gateway Lessons have existed since the beginning of civilization. They've been handed down throughout the centuries in the retreats of secret societies by word of mouth to the few who were ready to receive them. These instructions were only shared with a privileged few. The average person simply did not have access to this information, and as a result, most people have been kept from the blessings and independent spiritual strength the information makes available to the initiated. There's no beginning or end to the truth. These spiritual laws have always been here in the world for everyone to know and to accept or reject. Truth has always been available, for it's the divine's intention to help liberate souls on this planet from the lack, limitation, and bondage that all humankind has created for itself through its man-made belief systems, many of which were designed to disempower the masses and subjugate the individuals to the institution's benefit. These Aquariana Gateway Lessons are the teachings of truth, the same esoteric teachings that Jesus gave to his disciples, without the deliberate obfuscation imposed upon them by man over the centuries. The Apostle John reported in chapter 8, verse 2 of the Christian Bible that you shall know the truth and the truth shall set you free. The advanced ones say that when the student is ready, the teacher appears. So, just as it is the plan of the great masters of light, it is my purpose and desire to spread the cosmic truths and laws of the universe to a suffering humanity, which, due to its own lack of knowledge, lives in a shallow, fear-filled, limited awareness, and materially focused world. Now that we are at the gateway of the age of Aquarius, in keeping with the spirit of this great age, this information is being made available to the masses in ways that are easily accessible and easier to understand and share than ever before. There are approximately 60 lessons in Course 1 of the Aquariana Gateway Lessons alone, each of which is presented individually and for free on the Metaphysics Today channel. Now, in this Course 1 of training, you'll be taught how to make contact with the superconscious level of your mind, which is the mind of your higher self, also known as your God self or your divine self. You'll learn the mental laws governing the conscious, subconscious, and superconscious levels of your mind, and also how to bring these levels into union. This is the only way you can easily receive answers from your inner voice that can bring you the best solutions for you to the questions and problems of your life. You will learn how to meet and handle the negative force coming from yourself and from others, a skill which you can carry over into other areas of your life, such as your domestic relations or vocational life, in order to bring peace and harmony within yourself and into all your interpersonal relationships. You'll learn about the 7 main areas of life and how by mastering and gradually raising your consciousness, you will bring balance, freedom, health, happiness, harmony, love, peace, wealth, and success. Whatever any of that means to you, into your life. The Aquariana Gateway Lessons start with the spiritual area. It is studied first because spiritual intelligence, energy, and power is the cornerstone of everything. In order to succeed in the other 6 main areas of life, the laws of the spiritual area must be thoroughly understood and applied. In this lesson series, you learn how to travel the path that leads to the higher life, the more abundant life. This spiritual area training is for attaining a higher consciousness, sometimes called the cosmic consciousness, and an inner contact with one's own true divinity, from which you can receive guidance from your own higher self or God within. In the next collection of lessons in Course 1, we explore the mental area. The creative power of mind is ever within us, waiting to be molded into form by our thinking. This is one of the most important main areas because it touches upon every other area of our life. Every individual is by nature a creator, using energy stemming from his or her mind. Our mental attitude towards any area of our life can cause success or failure. Here, you're taught the results of positive or constructive thinking and the dangers of negative thinking, and also how to correct destructive habits which cause most of us to fail in life. The laws governing mental creating are explained in the Aquariana Gateway Lessons. You will find, when properly followed, these laws will produce into outer manifestation the desire and image held in mind. These laws work just like the laws of nature in the development and growth of the seed that is planted. You will learn how to plant a thought seed in divine mind and follow the necessary mental laws for its nurture and then full manifestation. These mental lessons explain the great power of the subconscious mind and the superconscious mind, both of which can be contacted consciously with deliberate intention, if you know how. It is in this phase of mind that every experience of the individual is stored. Many times, various types of complexes, inner conflicts, and frustrations, chronic hidden fears, and distorted ideas can be corrected. Issues which, if left to exist, would otherwise eventually lead to a more serious and undermining condition in one's outer life. The subconscious mind and the superconscious mind are the greatest servants in the world, far more wonderful than Aladdin's lamp. Just not as easy to use until you get the hang of it. To reach it at will is one of the greatest secrets of life. The person who knows this secret and who has mastered it has in his or her hands the key to health, happiness, and success. In the third collection of lessons in Course 1, you will learn about the metaphysical secrets to good health. The spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical laws must be obeyed to enjoy the good health that is given to most of us. A human being is a fourfold being: body, mind, soul, and spirit. Ill health in any of its various forms is almost always a direct result of the breaking of one or more of God's or nature's laws. In the Aquariana Gateway Lessons Course 1, Health Area, you'll learn how to correct effects in the body and mind caused by the misuse of physical, mental, emotional, and or spiritual laws, and also how to trace effects back to cause, which can help to correct the condition by identifying the laws that have been violated. From these Aquariana Gateway lessons, you'll learn how to build and maintain physical health sustainably through the application of these laws of life. You'll learn how to build energy, health, and vitality with little to no expenditure of money. I only share natural methods of holistic healing here. Now, for those in close relationship with another person and who are aspiring to higher consciousness, the next area we're going to review in Course 1 is the domestic area. That area provides information pertaining to all aspects of domestic relations, including love, marriage, divorce, child training, and how to maintain a successful marriage, not just a long-term marriage. Your domestic life is one of the most difficult of all to master, because it is here that you must transmute all the petty, selfish, personal love of individual life into the divine, impersonal love of God in order to have peace and harmony in your home and family affairs. Next, as we move through Course 1, we'll address the vocational and then the personality main areas of life. Here we'll review how being in the wrong vocation will surely negatively impact your life. In fact, any out of whack area of life will show its effect on the others, one way or another, until it is brought back into harmony and positive fulfillment. So you'll find your proper vocation and save yourself years of wasted time in the wrong avenue of service. This information is invaluable also, inasmuch as it teaches you how to allow the inner God self to come through, bringing forward creative ideas, and to find greater success and enjoyment in whatever field of work for pay in which you might already be happily serving. You'll learn how to access the divine plan of your vocation. Some people are guided by their own superconscious mind to find their correct work path. Others find that process to be blocked, or they struggle with trusting themselves. While you're learning how to allow this information to bubble up to guide you, you might choose to order consultation services through the metaphysicsLessons.com website to get assistance with identifying the right work path or career. Or just simply confirm that your thoughts along those lines are indeed accurate. If you need help determining which career might best suit you, I can help. Go to the Divination Studio tab at metaphysicsLessons.com and order a business consultation. Back in Course 1, next we move to your personality department. In this portion of the Course 1, your personality will naturally improve with the practice of these lessons as you progress in all the main areas of your life. Your personality is your trademark to the world and certainly reflects on all your other main areas of life. For example, when you improve your health, it helps make your physical appearance more attractive. And along with feeling better and looking better, an improved personality will produce a more glowing aura around you. If you have problems in your domestic life, causing you to be unhappy most of the time, your personality will surely show it. You'll be taught in these lessons how to eliminate negative traits and develop a more positive personality. You will learn how to cultivate all the attributes of your higher self. As you nurture and express these qualities of the God Self within you, you will radiate the light of your own spiritual body, blessing and healing yourself and your surroundings and all those who come into your presence. This course of lessons is a natural sequel to the vocational area. The development of the personality and one's ability to deal harmoniously with others is of utmost importance for success in all the other main areas of life. So use the Aquariana Gateway Lessons to learn how to achieve the poised, harmonious, peaceful personality of an ascended being. Moving on to the next area of life covered in Course 1, and we find ourselves concerned with money, 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 money. The laws that govern finances are very important and go much deeper than most people realize. Financial problems can certainly wreak havoc on your other main areas of life and take a vicious toll. Before you can become financially free, you must know the laws that govern finances and apply them. It is the divine's will that every person will have a supply of every good thing for comfort and happiness. This course is needed not only by those who are in financial limitation most of the time, but it is also needed by those who today might have plenty of this world's goodies, but who still need to learn the financial laws in order to prevent the loss and failure which can come through the misapplication and misunderstanding of the laws that govern money. You will learn from these lessons how to receive financial freedom and security based upon the gradual raising of your mortal consciousness into cosmic or Christ consciousness. These spiritual laws must be learned and faithfully followed in order to achieve permanent financial success. This planet Earth is the schoolroom for all humanity. And now, more than ever, humankind is opening up for freedom and liberation from the sorrow, distress, and limitations of this material world culture. But these goals can only be achieved through self-mastery and ascension to higher consciousness. There is no greater achievement on earth than self-mastery, and it is one of the most difficult goals to achieve. Self-mastery is the ultimate and highest goal to be attained on earth for those who know there is more to this life than the material pleasures and trappings of it. This goal of self-mastery is the inevitable goal of those who are awake or in the process of awakening on this earthly plane. Lastly, please watch the introductions to the Aquariana Gateway Lessons Parts 1 through 3 before beginning Course 1. You will get a better understanding of the spiritual journey you might be choosing to embark on from that content. I strongly recommend you watch all 3 before starting the Aquariana Gateway Lessons program. In wrapping up, I hope you find this information about the Aquariana Gateway Lessons and the Metaphysics Today channel to be helpful. Let me know in the comments below. The Aquariana Gateway Lessons can only be found on this channel or in future publications made available via the metaphysicslessons.com website and my offerings on Amazon.com. If you find it elsewhere, then it has likely been taken from me without my permission, so please let me and YouTube know. The Aquariana Gateway Lessons are a continuing series of lessons and are presented here along with complimentary additional metaphysically based content. Check the channel often, as new content is posted at least once a week. Please visit the metaphysicsLessons.com website for individual or couples private consultation services. Click on the Divination Studio menu tab in the main menu on any page. For more information about this work, or me, also go to metaphysicsLessons.com. To help support this work by way of your much appreciated and needed love offering donation, please visit the metaphysicsLessons.com website or click on the donations link in the description box below, or you can go to metaphysicsLessons.com/donations. Please give as comfortably and generously as you can, as often as you can. This work takes a lot of time to create and produce. Know that a donation of even $1 makes a difference. Your donations are used to cover overhead and to improve production of videos, the website, and print or digital publications quality over time, as funds allow. See the website for more details about donations and how they're used. Please subscribe to this channel and set your bell alert so you won't miss any new content released. Feel free to leave a comment below to share your questions or remarks with other viewers. Also, do an act of kindness by giving a thumbs up to each video to help the channel grow. And please share this video with all those you feel could benefit from the work. Thank you for your time, attention, financial support, subscription to the channel, and sharing of this content. Blessings be upon and all around you, always. Minerva.